Welcome back to another live episode of the Yaktown Don't Back Down podcast. I'm your host, Sean Preston. We are here live on location at the Yaktown Don't Back Down clothing store. Today we have entrepreneur Victoria King. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
How was your day today with this rain and gloomy weather?
I love the summer days,
Yeah,
but this is
yeah.
it's okay. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to thank you for taking some time out your busy schedule, being here with me today. It's greatly appreciated for sure.
Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, no doubt. So let's jump right into the interview. So what is your entrepreneur origin story? Like what moment in your life made you say I want to be an entrepreneur?
Um, Good question.
Okay.
I think that I always wanted to be an entrepreneur since I was a kid. Um, I think that as a kid, you always, kind of have like a few different things, like you kind of switch back and forth to. But they were always like entrepreneurial routes.
Yeah.
And so I always wanted to be an entrepreneur, but when I got into taxes, I can remember a time when I was in high school.
Mhm.
I was actually in the 10th grade, and I was catching the bus, and I saw a tax store,
Okay.
and it said training for taxes. And I was in high school, and I was like, oh, I want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
Mhm.
And it always stayed in the back of my mind, like
Mhm.
I think I can actually do taxes,
Okay.
and just like create something big out of it. So I think that was the moment that I actually was like, I want to do that. And then it drifted away for a while, and then it just came back.
Nice. So you said in high school, like, so how long have you been doing taxes?
So it's roughly almost about 10 years.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. So you got 10 years worth of experience
Yeah.
out here. So who taught you? Who taught you?
So actually, I mentor under somebody.
Nice,
Yes, I
nice,
mentor
nice,
under someone.
nice,
Yes.
nice. So that pretty much like goes into the second question. I was gonna say like tell us the story of the tax gurus and how it got started.
Yeah.
And when you first started out, did you think it would reach the level that it is now, looking back 10 years ago?
Um, I did not.
Mhm.
I didn't. It was just one of those things where I was like, okay, I want to learn how to do this,
Mhm.
and I want to keep going. But I never thought that it would grow to what it is.
Nice.
So it's always like, mind blowing to myself, like, wow, I'm actually doing this, and we've grown so much. It's so amazing.
Nice, nice. So when you started out, like, did you start off like at home? Did you start off in a building? Like, how was it? Like, what was that like when you first started?
No, I actually started off in somebody else's office.
Nice,
So,
nice.
a random person, a stranger, just kind of inboxed me one day and was like, "Hey, I think you would be good for this. Do you want to learn this?" And in my mind, I was kind of like, "Dang," back to that high school time where it was like, "Okay, I did want to do this,"
Mhm.
and it was like the stars had started aligning
Line.
at that point because it was like, "Wait." I don't even know this person, but I felt like during that time, that's when everything started lining up. So I was like, yeah, I do want to do it.
Nice,
Hmm.
nice, nice, nice. So a tax coach or a tax mentor.
Yes.
Tell me what those titles mean to you.
Okay. So basically, a tax mentor is basically, a teacher,
Mhm.
a leader, and so with me having such a large team,
How
I
many?
have to,
I'm sorry for cutting you off. When you say large team, like how many people do you have working under you?
about 75.
70 fat.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So you
Yep.
really a mentor for
Yeah.
real.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so basically mentorship, mentoring people that come into the industry and actually teach them, how to do things ethically, the correct way,
Right.
and just trying to get them to a great point where they're able to grow as well. So, with tax mentorship, you can have someone coming in with no experience, and you're coaching them. You're giving them the game. You're teaching them how things are supposed
I
to be.
love that, giving people the game.
Yeah, Yeah, that's major. A lot of people come into the tax industry and they're not taught the correct way, or they're jumping into it fast and they don't have a mentor, and
Yeah.
it's like my thing is never to reinvent the wheel.
Mhm.
Because it's like if somebody's there that has already hit all these trials and
Facts,
tribulations,
facts.
why don't you go under them and let them show you the easy way? You're gonna just be bumping your head.
And to your point, I I love that you have 75
Yeah,
people under you, cuz I believe in full heartedness of teaching people the game
yeah,
and training people to be more extensions of us.
right,
So you don't have to spread yourself thin.
right,
So shout out to you for that. And
yeah,
then like you said, like I had people that wanted to mentor me
yeah,
coming up, but I was just always knuckleheaded. Like I'm gonna try it
yeah,
my way.
yeah,
So I spent a lot of time, wasting time. Really, I ain't gonna call it wasting time because I learned a lot.
yeah,
But to your point of having that mentor, they didn't already made the mistakes.
yeah,
They already got the blueprint, the foundation.
right,
All you gotta do is just tap into that.
yeah,
So, like I said, I'm very appreciative of, and I don't even work for tax gurus, but you
yeah,
got 75 people
yeah,
under you.
yeah,
That's what's up. That's
mhm,
what's up.
yep,
So, just digging into taxes for 2024, like I had said earlier, I've been seeing this on social media that LLCs and corporations will be required to file a beneficial ownership information report. Can you provide some information on what that means?
yeah. So there's a lot of information out there, and a lot of posts are posted, and just a straight up answer is that they want you to report who's running your business.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so there's a lot of fraudulent stuff going on, and this isn't something that's reported to the IRS. This is
It's
like
like to
a
the state.
sister business to the IRS. And they want to know who's running your business. So they're giving everybody the opportunity to tap in and say who's running their business. And if not, there is a penalty for that. And the penalty is about $500 a day. So if you have an LLC that you're not using, the best thing to do is to just dissolve it, just to
Dissolve it.
get rid of it. And a lot of people have a lot of LLCs just lingering around. They don't use, and if you don't use it, just dissolve it right now.
Y'all hear that? If y'all got them LLCs that's just chilling on Laura, you ain't touched in about 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all dissolve them, cause what you say is $500 a
A
day.
day. Yes.
People ain't got $500 a
Yep.
day to be paying
Mhm.
per LLC. So get them
Or 2 years in jail.
2 years. Oh yeah, get them things dissolved ASAP. ASAP.
Yeah.
Is it 2
Seriously.
years in jail per LLC?
Yes.
All right, get them dissolved
Yeah.
ASAP, ASAP. And that's probably, I don't know if that's Fed time or state time, but
I don't want to find
yeah, I
out.
don't want to find out either. I ain't trying to find out at all.
Yeah.
So, thanks for sharing that information.
For sure.
Real estate investor, right?
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
Okay.
How long have you been active in real estate?
I started in real estate about 5 years ago.
Okay.
Yep, 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
So, do you buy properties and flip them, or do you rent them out, or is it a combination of both?
So what I really do is buy and hold.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Like, I bought my first crib in 2015.
Okay.
I ain't bought nothing else though.
Okay.
So like, what areas you be investing in?
Detroit, Pontiac.
Nice,
Mhm.
nice, nice.
Yep.
I had a few homies. They got some properties off the land bank.
Okay.
I ain't gonna even lie. Like I just looked at the risk and the reward.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
man, you gotta gut everything, new
Yeah.
electrical, plumbing. And at the time, I ain't get down.
Yeah. I mean the properties on the land bank, they're not what they used to be. Like you used to can go on there and get a okay deal. Now it's like you go on there, it's like four walls, no roof. Like
House burned down.
yeah, it's definitely a project. So anybody trying to get into a land bank home, it's like if you don't have the revenue to actually do the whole house over, don't do it. You know.
I got to cut like my cousin. He's very active. Shout out to Jason if you're watching this. Very active in investing. down in Detroit. So yeah, but yeah, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. For you to be investing in real estate,
Yeah.
I would assume that there's some type of importance there, and you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Mhm.
I believe that investing in real estate is a great way to create wealth for yourself and family. Can you give some reasons why you may feel it's important?
Absolutely. So I think the first thing is, of course, generational wealth.
Facts.
You want to have something to pass down to your kids.
Mhm.
The second thing is just being able to buy in your community.
Yes. Yes.
And that's one of the main things. Buying in your community, creating generational wealth. Those are the two important things. I
Behind it,
don't think anybody should leave this earth without leaving their kids something.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Were
Hmm.
you done?
Yeah.
All right, all right. Because I got a habit of cutting people
Oh
off,
no, go
and
ahead.
I've been trying to work on that. Like people that
Yeah.
watch the live, they be like, "Bro, like you interview well, but
Yeah.
sometimes you don't let people, shoot their
Okay.
shot." So
Yeah. No,
I
you're
got,
good.
I gotta make sure.
Yeah, you're
So
good.
buying in the community and
Yeah.
making sure you leave your family something.
Absolutely.
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Like I want to be able to leave my kids something. I think having a piece of the community that you live in is important.
Yeah.
So I agree with you 1,000%.
Yeah.
So I saw that the Tax Gurus was recently a part of a toy drive.
Yes.
I love to see businesses giving back to the community. Do you guys give back in any other ways outside of the toy drive?
So we always do the toy drives.
Nice, nice.
We always try to adopt a couple families.
Mhm.
So we give back during the year.
Mhm.
And we don't just give back to we give back to our clients. We give away school supplies.
Nice,
We did
nice.
a back to school drive. I think you were a part of
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Yep. I was
Yep.
there.
So we did the back to school drive. We give our clients. We are forever taking care of our clients, giving our clients free stuff all the time. So the biggest thing is you always have to give back into the community in which your business is.
Yes, yes,
That's an
yes.
important thing, and just a growing business. I feel like every growing business is always saying, I want to get to that point where I want to give back, where I
Facts.
actually can give back,
Facts.
and it be, a great thing. And so, the toy drive just coming together with a bunch of other businesses, nonprofits, Lions players. It just was a great feeling to be
Yeah,
able to,
yeah.
because there's a lot of kids that are less fortunate that aren't able to have Christmas. And so us being able to actually give back is like always a blessing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
It's
de-
one of those things you have to do.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. So once again, shout out to y'all. Shout
For
out to y'all
sure.
for sure.
For sure.
For sure. So being a woman entrepreneur,
Yes.
like do you feel like it's harder for you as a woman? And if so, how do you deal with that adversity?
Um Actually I don't.
Okay.
I don't think it's
That's good. That's good.
I don't think it's harder for me as a woman. If you look at the numbers, you can see that black women entrepreneurs are like the fastest group of
Shout out to black women.
entrepreneurs. Like we're the fastest group. So I definitely feel like to me it's a level playing field. I feel like we have, what a lot of businesses have been missing over the years. And, I think just conducting business with male or female, I don't think it's an issue for me. It's
Nice,
just,
nice.
it just flows. I think if you're a good person, your intentions are good in business and you do good business, your name will always be circulated
Standing on
in a
business.
positive light. Yeah.
Okay. That was a great answer. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh, wow. Okay, 5 years. 5 years. I actually see myself living outside of Michigan.
Okay.
Yeah. As far
Out
as
of the cold.
change of scenery.
Got you.
Yeah, just change of scenery. But 5 years, I really want to be in the educational field of
Nice.
business.
Nice.
I really want to just solely be teaching, and just giving back. That's what I want to do.
Man, I love the fact that you're talking about teaching,
Yeah.
because most of the time, most people, we just throw stuff at people
Yeah.
and expect them to make something out of it
Yeah.
versus actually sitting down with them and teaching
Yeah.
them the game.
Mhm.
So I love that. I
Yeah.
love that.
Mhm.
With that being said, what advice would you give to any new entrepreneurs out there right now? Somebody that's watching this live.
Be coachable.
That's good.
Be
That's
coachable.
good.
Even at the point where I'm at, I think it's very important to walk into a room and just still be coachable. I think it's important to always be a sponge, be consistent, and actually invest in yourself. Because if you don't invest in yourself, if you don't take risks and chances on yourself, nobody else will.
Facts.
I have to see the potential that you see in yourself, or it's going to be hard.
Facts.
Like you have to want it just as bad as I want it for you.
Facts. Be coachable. Be consistent. Did you have one more? Or that was it? I'm trying to think what all you said, but yes, like being coachable, man. Like I, I could elaborate on that
Yeah.
all day. Like
Nobody knows it all. I feel like every day I'm learning something new every day. I'm just like, wow. Even just networking, meeting people, and that's been my biggest thing this year is just networking with people, meeting new people, just jumping in inboxes, networking. Like you can learn something from everybody.
yeah,
It doesn't have to be a six-figure person, a millionaire, billionaire. You can learn something from Jack walking down the street. So it's just be coachable and just be willing to learn. Don't think you know everything because you don't.
that's what I'm going into 2024 with. Is that piece where you was talking about networking.
Yeah.
Like most people might see me as a person who's outgoing
Yeah.
and loving to be around people, but I'm really more reserved.
Okay.
But I want to get out in 2024 and
Yeah.
network with more people. I want to
Yeah.
work with more brands. I want to work with more businesses because to your point, like I don't know everything.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm at a place in my life where it's time for me to learn uh some more stuff. Like
Yeah.
technology is always growing.
Yeah.
The world is always changing.
Yeah.
And you never know who I might meet. I might
Yeah.
meet somebody that could take my business
Yeah.
to the next
And that's
level.
the biggest thing, just networking with other people. That person knows somebody that can introduce you to somebody. Come to this event, and things will just fall in line. Like, it's great, like you just can't be scared to get out there. You just
Yeah.
can't sit in your business and think everything is going to flow to you. Like, you have to get out there and do the legwork.
Yeah,
That's a part
yeah.
of growing a brand,
Yeah.
growing your business. Like, you have to put yourself out there, and I like how you always, wear your style and all that stuff, your brand. That's good. You're supposed to do
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
because you believe in your stuff.
Facts.
know?
I try to wear my stuff every day.
Yeah.
Every time I'm out. Like it's either I got this red hat on or I got a black one.
Yeah.
But I try to coordinate it with
Yeah.
something just so people can see
Mhm.
they can put the face with the brand.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then to your point of doing the leg work, like I think the leg work is a lost art
Yeah.
because we've gotten so caught up with just, I'm gonna post it on social media and I'm gonna be good, versus actually reaching out to people like you said
Yeah.
and building actual relationships and
Right.
networking
Yeah.
and getting a rapport
Yeah.
with people, man. And that's going into 2024. Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm on.
Look, you got to jump in a few inboxes. You got to jump in some DMs. You got to get in rooms and say, hey,
It's who I am.
I'm
It's-
so and so. Nice to meet you. I have some friends that I've met over the past 5 years that are in different states, and I've done great business with them without them even meeting me in person. So it's important to everything is not here in your hometown.
Facts.
Everything
Facts.
is not here in your state. Some people that you can do business with are everywhere.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And man, like just to your point of the hometown thing, like I got a hometown brand.
Yeah.
So that's why like you see the gardens grow silently.
Yeah.
It's me expanding the brand
I like
because
that.
I'm like Pontiac is my home.
Yeah.
I already didn't pay homage to it.
Yeah.
But it's a big Oakland County.
Yeah.
It's a big Michigan. It's a
Yeah.
big Midwest. It's a big
Mhm.
United States.
Yeah.
So that's how we growing with
Yeah.
Gardens Grow
Yeah.
Silently.
I like that.
Thank
I love
you.
that brand.
Thank you.
Mhm.
So where can people Where can people find you on social media?
I'm all over social media. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on what's the new thing? Trends or something on
It could
on
be.
Instagram.
Is
Like
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of the
yeah.
name. I know exactly what you're talking
Mhm.
about though.
Yep. So I'm
You got
on.
TikTok?
Actually, I do have TikTok, but I'm not on there as
Okay.
much.
Okay.
Yeah. It's it's hard juggling all those
Yeah.
social media
Yeah.
accounts. You
Yeah.
like, okay, I
Yeah.
gotta post here,
Yeah.
gotta post here, gotta post here, and it's a different audience on each one.
Yeah.
So yep.
I've been really focused on Facebook just
Yeah.
because that's where like my audience is.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping in focusing on Facebook, it'll help expand it.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah. So you everywhere on social media. What's your social media names?
So my Facebook is Victoria King, and then Instagram is beauty.bossbay.
Nice, nice.
Yep.
Does the Tax Gurus have any social media?
Yep. Tax Gurus is on Facebook, the Tax Gurus, and then on Instagram it's the Tax Guru. Ooh, Tax Gurus as well.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. When does tax season start this year? Has it already started?
For us, it's already started. We're already in the office. We're already getting things ready for our clients. We're putting promotions together. We're checking in with our clients. We're collecting documents. So we're like ahead of the game right now. So we're
Nice,
starting
nice.
now to get our clients.
I've been seeing
order.
get $6,000 advance loans everywhere.
Yeah, whatever the Santa didn't bring, the IRS will. So
Facts, facts. Tax
yeah,
season is the second Christmas.
yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
expecting a good year this year. I
Yeah,
didn't have to pay some stuff off the past couple years. I don't
yeah,
want to dig too far in debt, but yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, as a business owner, it's a different ball game when you file in taxes. So we get people on the right path, whether it's bookkeeping or just showing them what the difference is between different entities, LLCs, S corps, and things like that. But any business owners come to us, we get them on the right track.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Do you have anything you want to say to the people that's watching?
To the people that's watching, stay consistent. That's it.
That's the
the name
word
of
for
the game.
2024. We staying consistent.
Stay consistent.
We gonna be coachable.
Be coachable.
We gonna network.
Network, definitely network.
And we gonna get our taxes filed with the tax gurus.
Absolutely. You got to do that. You got to do that.
Well, I appreciate you for being here
I
this
appreciate
evening.
you having me.
I think this was dope. I think this
Yeah.
was dope.
Yeah.
Until next time, next week is 2023 has came and went.
know.
It's gonna be a new year next year, man. Thank you to everybody that's been watching the podcast, man. Continue to support the podcast. Come shop at the Yaktown Don't Back Down
Yep.
clothing store. Make sure you check out the Tax Gurus. Make sure you follow Miss Victoria King
Absolutely.
everywhere. Until next time, this has been the Yaktown Don't Back Down podcast. I wish my son was here, but we out of here. Let's get it.